The Outlander plug-in is no qualifiers quick off the line with the electric torque kicking in. It has a continuously variable transmission, CVT, so there are no shift points, it just goes and goes until you let off the throttle. It also makes a Jetsons-like whir, which is kind of funny. Passing speed is a little less impressive, you'll have to wait until the CVT finds its sweet spot, but I never found it annoyingly slow. Mitsubishi has also found a good brake setup that doesn't have that weird sticky/spongy feeling of most hybrid regenerative brakes. It has modes for charge, save and EV. Charge keeps the engine running to top off the battery, save uses only the engine to keep the battery level in place, and EV is all electric operation. Mitsu claims 33 miles of EV operation on a charge, and my numbers were within 1 or 2 miles of that range. Speaking of, it seems to charge quickly. With less than half a battery it was charged fully in less than 4 hours from a level 2 charging station. The Outlander PHEV is sprung softly, even for an SUV. It gets rolly in corners but soaks up even the deepest potholes. It's quiet too, and needs to be that way considering the engine only runs half the time. I didn't hear any rattles, just a squeak or two from the cargo privacy cover. I'd probably ditch that in the garage anyway. Steering is average, unremarkable both in effort and ratio. It does give a little feedback over the bumps when it's loaded up on one side. At $40,000, I think the Outlander PHEV is a good deal. But Mitsubishi has a long way to go to gain ground in an increasingly efficient, though popular, SUV/crossover market. The company sold about 5,000 standard Outlanders last month, of an 80,000 strong midsize, non-look CUV segment. All three trim levels of Insight-LX, X and Touring are powered by the same hybrid powertrain. This is the third generation of Honda's two-motor hybrid system, which allows the Insight to operate as a series hybrid, parallel hybrid, or an EV, as demand dictates. More about those modes in a moment. The gasoline component is a 1.5-liter four-cylinder operating on the very efficient Atkinson cycle that sacrifices low-end torque for greater efficiency in the upper rev range. The 1.5-liter 4 makes a fuel-efficient 107 HP and 99 lb-ft of torque. Replacing the missing low-end torque is a 129 HP 197 lb-ft AC synchronous permanent magnet electric motor. A second electric motor functions as a generator and starter. Together these power sources make 151.5 total system horsepower. There are three distinct means of making the front wheels spin. EV drive uses the big electric motor only and works for as far as a mile with the gasoline engine shut off. Hybrid drive also uses the big electric motor alone to drive the wheels. In this mode, the gasoline engine is used to power the electric generator and/or the battery pack. This is the series hybrid mode. Engine drive is used at steady highway speeds, the gasoline engine is coupled directly to the front wheels. This is the parallel hybrid mode. In each mode, you can choose Eco, Normal and Sport, depending on your needs at the moment. There are also 3 levels of regenerative braking, a feature seen in different forms on more and more electrified vehicles and much appreciated for driving efficiency. My first drive was in an Insight Touring trim level, the fully loaded model. Right away you notice how quiet it is at low speeds. It's still quiet at lower speeds when the gasoline engine kicks in. Its noise cancellation does knock out much of the low-frequency engine sounds, but when you pick up speed and the engine jumps to higher revs, you hear it pretty clearly. Floor it and the little 4 is spinning like mad to make more electricity to power the electric motor to make the car go forward. In this state, the car feels like it has a CVT, but of course, it doesn't. Then at steady highway speeds, the gasoline engine connects directly to the drive wheels and the whole powertrain quiets down again. Compared to a Prius it's a handling dream. It's not like a Civic Type R but it's way better than a standard Prius. At the lunch break, I actually drove a Prius and found that while it still had a somewhat wooden feel behind the wheel it felt very comfortable in a straight line. I also did a handheld iPhone 0 to 60 test and found that the Honda Insight was 2 seconds quicker to 60. The Insight got 8.38 seconds to 60 and the Prius got 10.34 seconds. Not a totally scientific measure but interesting. Honda says the Insight is 1.5 seconds quicker than the Prius. Honda suggested that its Insight will get to 60 in under 8 seconds. Could be. The verdict. Should you go with the Insight or the Prius when choosing a hybrid? If you want more lively handling, get the Insight. It goes on sale June 29 starting at $23,725. Prices go up to $28,985 for the Touring. The Prius, which gets a couple more mpgs but not too many more, ranges from $24,400 and goes up to around $34,490. Don't forget to subscribe here.